right. Wow, how about this, guys? Little breaking news, huh? The Yankees have declined their option on Anthony Rizzo. He is now a free agent. And you have to wonder, where's he going to end up? I could see him going to like a bummy team that needs a first baseman just to play out the final years of his career. He's already got his ring, unfortunately. Unless, there's a team that might really need a first baseman that's actually decent. Nothing like starting off a stream with that, right? Still nothing about the Guardians, though. Okay, just checking some other stuff. Okay. We are. Oh, my camera froze as always because, of course, my camera's a piece of garbage. Dude, I swear my camera is a piece of trash. Hang on, guys. I'll be right back. I gotta restart. Really bang on the table because my camera freezes up and it pisses me off even more. So, gonna have to try to do this without really doing too many of the vibrations, if you know what I'm saying. But what's going on, everybody? Crazy Dog back with another no, Ohio State Buckeyes. Caught myself before I said the other teams I do. That's what happens when you do so many streams of so many teams. You kind of mix yourself up. But yeah, man, we back with another Ohio State Buckeyes live stream. It's already week 10 of college football. Yeah. Oh wow, JOK placed on IR. Well, that's not a surprise. My dude hit freaking Derrick Henry awkwardly and had a neck injury. I just want him to be good to go, man. Well, that sucks. Because he was having a great year. All right. But of course, we got the Buckeyes facing off against the Penn State Nittany Lions at Happy Valley. And I know Penn State fans aren't necessarily happy with the fact that this was a noon kickoff. And I mean, if you ask me, I think I would have been fine with a 3:30 kick. But yeah, they had both a game day and big noon at this thing, so yeah. If there was this game day, they probably could have had this game be later, but it's big noon and game day, so they had to have it at yeah, they had to have it at noon. But in case you guys did not just see my little piece of the live stream before my camera froze and I had to restart, the Yankees declined the club option for Anthony Rizzo. And one of my Guardians followers on Twitter, someone who is just a notorious memer and he's hilarious. Yeah. He said the most obvious Minnesota twin of my entire life. If the baseball gods are truly devils like I think they are sometimes, that will happen. I've seen the script. He will be a twin. I was gonna say Tiger, but they already have Torkelson. No. No, the Tigers are gonna get Bregman. Just to really piss me off. Crazy Dog, what has to happen this offseason for you to be absolutely like pissed off beyond belief when it comes to baseball? Anthony Rizzo to the Twins, Bregman to the Tigers. What? Every team in the AL Central besides the White Sox obviously get better while we do nothing. Like, you mean to tell me the Guardians go to the ALCS, And then they follow that up with, we're fine. We're not going to do nothing. No, they're going to do stuff. They're probably going to bring back Boyd and Bieber, I'm hoping. And then probably Hedges. Because, of course, the vibes. They'll bring him back solely for the vibes alone. So they're picking Ohio State, Penn State. Desmond Howard picked the Buckeyes. Is he okay? Is he sick? Nick Saban picked Penn State. They gifted him a freaking Nittany Lion little suit thing, so of course he'd pick them on his birthday. Let's see who Kirk picks. Okay, of course Kirk goes Ohio State. That's gonna pick Penn State. It's gonna pick Penn State. Never picks us mostly. Get on with it, Pat. Penn State and Team Up North both getting blown out today. Hey, we're manifesting it. Let's manifest it. Yeah, of course. Of course he picks them. Never usually picks us. Like, what do we do to Pat McAfee? Egan Michael Key. No, Pat McAfee just loves to pander to the crowd. That's what he's doing. He's pandering to the crowd. It is what it is. So I guess they're gonna go split down the middle here, huh? Of course Keegan's gonna pick freaking Penn State. But anyways, comparing the team's leading passer, rusher, and receiver, Will Howard versus Drew Aller. Howard has had a great year. 134 of 181, 1,795 yards, 17 tutties, 4 picks. And Lee Corso picking the Buckeyes. Love to see that. Thank God for Lee. Drew Aller having the worst year. He's actually having another good year. 117 of 164. Let me get to the station. There we go. Right here. All right. 117 of 164, 1,640 yards, 12 touchdowns, 4 picks. Quinshawn Judkins, 81 carries, 520 yards, 6 touchdowns for the Buckeyes. Again, he's been splitting carries with Trevion, and there's, of course, 3 games where he didn't even play in the second half because, most of the second half because we were blowing teams out so bad. Katron Allen leads the way for the Nittany Lions, 101 carries, 509 yards, 4 touchdowns. And of course, through the air, Jeremiah Smith, surprise, surprise, has scored in every game. And he has 35 receptions, 623 yards, 8 touchdowns. And then Tyler Warren, the tight end, 47 receptions, 559 yards, 4 touchdowns, leads for the Nittany Lions. Ohio State 36, Penn State 14. Hey, that's not reasonable. Oregon 39, Team Up North 10. I could see that. I really could see that happening. The only thing about Team Up North that would scare me if I'm Oregon is their defense. But they're missing Will Johnson tonight. Or today, whatever. So, yeah. No Will Johnson. So Evan Stewart should eat. Can't guard him. Denzel Burke couldn't guard him. He sure as hell can't. We couldn't stop him. I doubt they will be able to. Of course, so far this season, Penn State, in terms of conference play, they beat Illinois 21-7. They beat UCLA 27-11. They barely beat USC 33-30. And then they took care of Wisconsin 28-13. Ohio State, obviously, in conference play, beat the crap out of MSU and Iowa. No surprise there. Those two teams are not very good. Although Iowa did keep it close for about a half, and then we turned up on them like we always usually do. And then we lost to Oregon in a heartbreaker. And then we come out a little drunk, a little woozy, coming off another bye against Nebraska. We still won, but my God, it was way too close for comfort. It's one of those, it's that game where you win, but my God, it feels like a loss. You look back at that and you're like, what did we do? How is that game so close? Then it's like, oh yeah, couldn't get pressure. And I mean, it's not like Nebraska cooked us or anything. We just derped like crazy. We were a little sluggish, like we were coming off another bye because you just get into a rhythm. And yeah, it just didn't go well. We'll see how they do today. Of course, Penn State, one of the three remaining undefeated teams in the conference and overall. I mean, I think the biggest factor for Ohio State in this game is running the damn ball. They ran it last week 31 times for 64 yards. Nebraska, 33 times for a buck 21 and a touchdown from Dante Dowdell. I mean, we're going to cook through the air. It's that run game. They haven't been able to run the ball since Josh Simmons got hurt. Never thought I'd see the day where we relied so heavily on Josh Simmons. Because when he first showed up, he was a penalty machine. But I'll tell you what, though, he was great so far this season. And then, of course, he gets hurt against Oregon. And now we did have 3 sacks last week. JT and Ty. Oh, yeah, JT and the Ties. Those 3 have been our most prominent, I guess, pass rushers. We need Jack to show up. We need Jack to show up and show out big time. Especially because he's usually cooked against Penn State. Oh, now they're picking. So, of course, Urban goes 21-20 Buckeyes. Wow, really? Really, Herb? Of course, Matt goes 28-24 Nittany Lions. Let's see. Brady Quinn, Mark Ingram. And Mark Ingram goes Penn State 24-23. And Brady says Ohio State 24-23. So they all say within 1 point at least. The set shaking. Wow. And there's the Nittany Lions coming out of the tunnel. James Franklin only beaten Ohio State 1 time. Wow. Last time we were in Penn State, it was a mid-afternoon game when we won. Yeah. And of course, you gotta have Gus and Joel on the call. It's gonna be a banger. Yes, sir. There's quite a bit of Scarlet in the crowd, as you'd expect. But as you see by the picture behind me, they've kind of gone with the stripe theme a little bit. It's as striped as it is in the picture. It looks like there's like one big blue stripe on either side. There's Will Howard. Yeah, Ohio State, 4th in the Big Ten behind the other 3 undefeated teams. Oregon, Indiana, Penn State, and of course, Ohio State. Now, is there any other team in the Big Ten that could potentially ruin the plans of the other 4? Illinois, they're 3-2 in the conference. Iowa, 3-2. Minnesota, Wisconsin, they're still in the running. But they would need a lot to happen. Like Indiana, Oregon, us and Penn State would have to completely fall off the face of the earth for any of those teams to have a chance. So really, it's a 4-horse race in the Big Ten right now. It's legit a 4-horse race right now in the Big Ten. A win for Ohio State would, of course, give them a leg up on Penn State for the Big Ten championship game. We would have the tiebreaker, and of course, we'd have the same record. And then, we'd have Indiana in a few weeks. Now, after this game, Ohio State has a few, comfortable games. They have Purdue at home, and then they go to Wrigley to face Northwestern. It's like, Wrigley, huh? Yeah, because they're redoing Ryan Field. They tore that crap up, tore that stadium down, the bona fide high school stadium, and they're going to actually get a legit college football stadium in a few years. I think 2 years, I think is how long it'll take to build it. You start seeing pictures of the stadium actually going up. Of course, for those who are really unaware, college stadiums aren't like NFL stadiums. You don't really replace them as often. Ohio State, of course, has played at the shoe for over 100 years. Difference is, though, in NFL, you have corporations doing it, right? Obviously, college stadiums are on campus for the most part, unless you're like Miami University and you play at the NFL stadium, or if you're Pitt. Now, believe it or not, Pitt used to have their own stadium, and they tore it down and they moved to Heinz. I think they had their own stadium when the Steelers played with the Pirates at that stadium. All right, so yeah, the crowd is bumping at Penn State. How about that, huh? How ironic is it that Ohio State has a quarterback who grew up in PA, rooted for Penn State, from Downingtown, PA, Will Howard. Meanwhile, Penn State has a quarterback who grew up in the Cleveland area and rooted for Ohio State. What is that? I actually saw Drew Aller play a little in high school, too. He was damn good. She saw Mitch Trubisky play in high school as well. Yeah. They both played in my high school's conference. Fun facing those two. Yeah. Not fun at all. All right, so we are about ready for kickoff. And Ohio State, I think, was like a 3-point favorite heading into this game, too. So we'll see how this goes. 53 degrees, 47% humidity, 6-mile-per-hour winds. Pretty comfortable. 40th meeting since 1912. Ohio State leads 24-14. Ohio State's won the last 7 meetings. Second meeting with both teams in the AP top 4. The last time was 1996. God. All right, here we go. Ohio State will kick off to start, which means we're going to see Drew Aller. Drew Aller's going to start it off. And the kick is away. And run away from Beaver Stadium. Shorter kick. Here's the return. And missing tackles already, huh? Wow, already missing tackles. Okay. Get down there on coverage and you're just not setting up for a tackle. You're trying to stick them. Drew Aller, 17-3, 49 total touchdowns, 6 interceptions in his career. Again, he's from the Cleveland area, Medina, Ohio. Yeah. So here we go. 1st and 10 for the Nittany Lions. Funky looking formation here. It's like a pistol. And he'll get snuffed for maybe 2 yards. And it's going to be a key for Penn State. You're running the ball. Bruce Shelton, Aone, Dawkins, Wormley, and Rucci up front, protecting Aller. Andy Koltanicki is the play caller. Singleton, Allen, Wallace, Evans, and Tyler Warren are the backs and receivers. They also have Julian Fleming, but I don't think he's gotten a whole lot of action. 2nd and 8. And he's going to run it for near a first down. That's Warren. 3rd and 1. Yeah, I was going to say, they're not going to have Aller do much of the running. Lowell, Williams, Hamilton, and Sawyer up front. Styles and Simon at linebacker. And then you have Igbenosin, Downs, Hancock, Ransom is back, and Burke in the secondary. I think he got stuffed. I don't think he got it. I don't think he gets that. I think he gets that. Maybe by like the nose of the football. Oh, he got it. Just got a little momentum there and barely got it. So that'll be a first down. So they're going 4 wide to the left, 1 up top. Now they're going to motion a dude to the right. Quick pass. I think Benosin pushes him out about, 7 yards? They have Bo Perbula coming out there now. So they're going to be switching quarterbacks every once in a while. 14 total touchdowns for Bo. Gone for Perbula. 2nd and 2. Snap. And they snuffed it out. Loss of a yard, if that. Wow. All right, 3rd and 1 again. 1 for 15 on 3rd down. Worst in single game since 2015, last year against Ohio State. Damn. Didn't realize it was that bad, but it was. I was in the shoe. Shotgun. I'm going to turn this off. I don't need this open right now. Back to pass. He's going to take off, and he'll get the first down. Just nobody containing. Dropping dudes in the coverage, and it's like, hey, yo, how about you pay attention to Drew Aller? 1st and 10. Okay. At the 50. Back to pass. Pressure. Now he's going to step up, and he'll get another 5. Denzel Ward has cleared concussion protocol. Sean Manaea opt out of Mets contract. If I'm the Guardians, I at least inquire. They need pitching. All right, 2nd and 5. Soft ass D line not getting any pressure, of course. And there's a read option. Another gain of 5. All right, guys, keep damn spy on him, bro. God, weak ass D line, bruh. Weak ass D line. They ain't getting no pressure, and they're just letting a dude with a bum leg run all over him so far. They're marching on down the field. No need to really pass it. Back to pass. Oh, got popped by Simon. It'll be 2nd and 7. Obviously, if you're Penn State, you're trying to keep the ball away from Ohio State here. You're trying to play keep away. Do what the mid-major teams always do against us, and that's just simply play keep away. Donovan Jackson's at left tackle. Carson Hinsman's at left guard, by the way, for the Buckeyes. Back to pass. And he manages to evade a sack. Dude, this defense, bro. Like, these guys are weak as hell today, man. Weak as hell, bro. I mean, it's not like, dude, Aller is literally on one leg and you can't bring him down. Not even serious at all, bro. Unseriousness. Letting a dude with one leg pretty much just run around on you. And we have whistles and oh. I mean, of course, with the defense, they always just take forever to wake up. They come out a little, we end this game. It always takes like a whole drive for them to wake up. We have probably the weakest freaking pass. We have a pass rush. All these guys do is bench press, bench press, bench press. They don't even rush. They just bench press. Power rush. 1st and 10. 10 pounds. 2nd down. I guess if there's a time to step up, it's now, being as the Nittany Lions are in your red zone. Just let them walk on down on you. Freaking Jim Knowles. I guess you could tell, pretty much uneasy about this game, man. 18 to go. Again, this defense just does not like getting turnovers lately. They're like the Browns. They don't like getting turnovers. They didn't really have many chances to get them either. Last week they got one when it mattered, though. Jordan Hancock picked off Raiola to win the game. But still. 1st and 15. Shotgun. That's Aller out there. A run for about 2. James Franklin hasn't always had the best ideas when it comes to playing against us. Who could forget late in the game a few years, like many years ago, they tried to run it on 4th down and they literally got nothing. How about the time when, was it, one of the bosses literally pushed a lineman or running back to the quarterback? I miss those days, having a legit pass rusher. Snap. They're going to keep it. And he'll get about to the 11. 3rd down. Hold him to a field goal here. Or maybe get a turnover. Turnover would be cool. I love me some turnovers. There's Andy Kotelnicki, the offensive coordinator for Penn State. I think they have a new offensive and defensive coordinator. Watch out for a fade route or something here. Now they're playing a little more closer. 3rd and 10. Snap. Overthrows his man. Very tight coverage. That would have been, there was a lot of traffic in the area to try to get that ball in there. Area too. I mean, you could always say, like, when you're in the red zone like that in a tight spot, honestly, like the out of bounds area acts as like a 12th man. Because you don't have all that space, and now they're going to go for a field goal here. 29-yard field goal coming up. 29-yard attempt. Snap. And it's good. Okay, we held them to 3. Could have been much worse. As usual with the Buckeyes, they wake up, when the opponent's in their red zone and they only hold them to 3. Okay, well, it's better than a touchdown. Of course, I would have preferred them give up 0 points, but Ryan Day, don't piss me off. He will. Wow, 4 games. Yep, so JOK's out 4 games with a neck injury. Although from what I hear, he is walking around, but they don't want to mess with that. They do not want to mess with that, but I just saw the most egregious thing ever. So a couple days ago, the Fox Sports MLB page posted the World Series odds for next year. Okay, right before free agency starts. Now, of course, as we know, with MLB free agency, doesn't hit like NFL and NBA and even NHL where you get signings the moment it starts. No, it takes a while, I think. You might see a couple at the beginning, first couple days, but you're not going to see a lot right now. Unless this year's different. That'd be fun, but no, we're probably not going to see much right now. Like an oven, waiting for it to heat up. This is probably the slowest oven ever. Yeah, you look at the odds. Of course, Dodgers plus 400, Yankees plus 700, Braves, Phillies, O's, Astros, Mets, Padres, Rangers, and Mariners. Notice, no AL Central teams. Not even the champion. They have the Rangers and the Mariners on there, except for us. Of course, you look at all these free agent prediction articles and stuff, and it's like the Guardians are barely mentioned. The only one that's really talking about us is Jim Bowden. And you take what he says with the smallest little grain of salt because a lot of people say he doesn't know what he's talking about. But to be fair, he does predict the Guardians to actually be somewhat active. Bringing back Bieber, bringing back Boyd possibly, and I guess signing Michael Wacha to a 3-year, $45 million deal. We were even mentioned in a Walker Bueller article on Bleacher Report. If that means anything to you guys. Yeah. But it wasn't like, oh, he's going to go there. No. All right. Yeah, we were lucky it was just a 3. And for the Buckeye offense to see what they can do. Kick goes into the end zone. And here comes Will Howard. Howard going against the team that he rooted for. Which is kind of funny because both quarterbacks are going against the team that they rooted for growing up. How ironic is that? Of course, Will Howard, I guess, wanted to go to Penn State, but they never really looked at him. He went to Kansas State and he did really, really good. Yeah. Meanwhile, of course, Penn State, they had like Sean Clifford, I believe, most of the time that Howard was at Kansas State. And then Drew Aller shows up. Oh, man. I think when it comes to the future at quarterback for both teams, Ohio State's pretty much set, I think, right now for the next couple years. They have Julian Sayin and then Tavian St. Clair, whose season unfortunately ended in the playoffs yesterday with his high school Bellefontaine. So he'll be coming to the Buckeyes, I think, maybe January. I don't know if he's in an early enrollee. I'm sure he is. But if he isn't, then we'll see him in the spring. But yeah, you have Julian Sayin, you'll have Tavian St. Clair, and then whoever else decides to stick around from the other trio of quarterbacks we have. Aaron Noland, I think he'll stick around, but Lincoln and Slinging Sammy Ball, aka Devin Brown. I think those two are probably going to go bye-byes. I think when you look at our quarterback room next year, heading into 2025, it'll be Julian, Tavian, and Air. I think the other two are going to go Buckeyes. They're going to get pushed out the door. I mean, Lincoln was essentially brought here to be a developmental guy anyway, pretty much. I mean, I was so shocked when I heard we were in on Julian Sand this offseason. I was like, yo, Julian. I was like, we already got quarterbacks though. Why do we need Julian? Say, okay. And then Ohio State is also in the running for 2026 quarterback Jared Curtis, who recently decommitted, I believe, from Georgia. So yeah, we are more than set at quarterback for a while, I think. After having Honda McCord last year, you kind of figured they were going to go transfer quarterback this year because seeing what Honda McCord's been doing, nah. Oh boy, he's doing good. It's the ACC, and look what he did against Pitt. Oh. Second highest passing efficiency rating in the FBS for Will Howard this season. We'll see how our offensive line does. All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Shotgun. Snap. Hands it off. He'll get about a yard. Yeah, our run game has suffered big time since, ironically, Simmons got hurt. Jackson, Hinsman, McLaughlin, Shabola, and Fryer up front. Jackson goes to left tackle for the first time ever. Judkins, Henderson, Smith, Igbuka, and Tate are the backs and receivers. 2nd and 9. They motion Tate out wide right. Oh man, he should have popped out left. Ooh, he should have kicked it out left and took off. He probably could have had a big gain. He could have had a big gain right off the bat, but Igbuka couldn't really block too long. Last week, 1 for 10 on 3rd down, worst in single game since 2015 for the Buckeyes against Nebraska. All right, 3rd and 5. Can they get the first down? Snap. Off. And it's a house call. Okay, yep, it's off to a great start. Great start, guys. Great start. Wonderful start. Oh, yeah, great start, guys. Wonderful start. Yes. Great start, guys. The hell was he looking at? Let me see. Trying to go to Igbuka and a slant or something. Oh, yeah, he just jumped. Wow. Oh, Ryan Day, Chip Kelly. What are you guys doing? Sportsmanlike conduct on Penn State. This is a sack Sawyer has just needs to have. Wow. We have whistles. Now what? Flag. I'll start. Field goal. Timeout. Kickoff. Timeout. Oh, man. All right. Extra point is up and good. Well, they are still doing the Browns impression. But this commercial break has too much football game. Of course. Reminds me of that Michigan State game a couple years ago. What was it? First pass we threw, pick six. Sawyer had a free shot at Aller and whiffed. Weak ass. Cody Bellinger picked up his option. Garrett Cole opted out of his Yankee deal. They can bring him back by adding a year at $36 million. Oh man. Well, Will Howard always dreamed of throwing a touchdown for Penn State. Ah. Yeah, what if Will Howard's just a double agent and he just purposefully stinks against Penn State? No, he better not. Turns an easy sack into a 19-yard gain for Penn State. Yep. Sawyer. Man. Puts a freshman in? No. No, they're going to change quarterbacks. It'll be Devin Brown. Ryan Davis' top five teams, 2-7. James Franklin, 1-13 against top five. So something's got to give. All right, so first lead versus Ohio State since 2022. They led 21-16 in the fourth. That was the game where JT went off for like what? A couple sacks, had a pick six. Here's the return. I think that's not downs, is it? Can't really tell, but now here comes the Buckeyes again. They're gonna try it again. After Will Howard threw a pick six on the first pass play of the game. Tried to throw like a crossing route, and Warner just read it like a book. First and 10. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Yeah, we're playing scared again. We're playing scared. We're playing super scared and conservative again. God. Chip Kelly, why is he all of a sudden playing scared? You have like elite receivers, and he's calling plays, and let's just dump it off. Then it was Jeremiah Smith with a catch. That time he came to the ball, and it's only a gain of about 9. Gonna be 3rd and 1. 4:44 to go already in the first. Going QB sneak here, and they're gonna get it with ease. First and 10. 4:21 to go. Pistol formation. 50% on 3rd and 3 or less. Wow. Hands it off. Jenkins gets a big first down and got tripped up. The grass monster got him. Maybe been thinking a little too far ahead, thinking about juking somebody out when he looks like he stumbled. Wow. Okay, 1st and 10. Of course, Judkins has played in hostile environments before. That's not a problem for these guys. Snap. Hitch. Oh, look at this. Judkins. Big run. Inside the 30. It was like a fake, and then he pitched it. And Judkins takes it for the big gain. So there's the running game, but they're doing it under the outside. Yeah, that one edge rusher 15 kind of committed to Will Howard, and Judkins just kind of went around him and got the big first down. Now we're deep in Nittany Lion territory. 2:50 to go. Last 2 games, 26 rush yards per game, 2.5. Another pitch. This is Henderson. Gets a solid 5 or so. Gets around the 25. Okay. Yeah, you got to get the run game going. That'll get the defense to collapse, to stuff the box, to stop those two. That's when you hit them over the top. I want to see him try and go to Jeremiah deep. Use that elite athleticism. Now they're going to bunch it up. Single back. Back to pass. Throws. Wide open. There it is. Touchdown. That's Emeka Egbuka. Man, he had that defense bit on. I think they bit on the fake. Hook, line, and sinker on the fake. And that's a good response by the Buckeyes. Well, hang on. Got to put the 6. See? There we go. Don't want to jump the gun. See, he went on the fake boot to the left, and then Egbuka was wide open on the right. Little misdirection action. All right. Here's the extra point. Snap. Up. And it's good. Okay, that's a good response. Clearly, these guys are not really, shaken by that pick 6. It was just a good play by the corner. He got his head out of his ass. I could say that, or, just a interesting play call, going for a little cross route with a lot of traffic. If you're going to do that, you better, have the receiver come to the ball, because you can't wait for it with the corner lurking. All right. Oh, Emeka Egbuka. What a dog. So, yeah, Cody Bellinger opts in to stay with the Cubs. Robbie Ray did not opt out of his contract. So he has 2 years left and 50 million remaining on a 5-year deal. On the 5-year deal. Okay. Wait, what? Oh. Wait, what is that? The logic. The way context. Wait. 2 years and 50 million remaining on the 5-year contract he signed. Oh, before 2022. That's right, he was traded. Yeah. It didn't hit me that he was traded. That's right. He was traded from the Mariners. Why did I think he was a free agent when he signed there in San Fran? Oh, I think he was in the Haniger trade. That's right. Light bulb. My brain connected. I don't know why I thought he was a free agent. No, he's still got 2 years left on his deal. He did not have a great year last year. Of course, he's coming off an injury where he got hurt against us, the Guardians. So, we'll see if he can have a good bounce back year with a full off season, full spring training and everything. Yeah, running the ball got the offense going. Yes, it did. Yep, that's what happens when you can run the ball. Ohio State and Penn State QBs today. I wish I played at your school. I mean, obviously, Aller probably could have played at Ohio State, but look who he would have had to contend with. Because if he going to Penn State, look who he had to contend with there. Tron Clifford, I think, was pretty much on the way out. He was going pro. And other than him, you didn't really have anybody else to deal with. So, yeah. 21st career receiving touchdown, 4th most among active Big Ten players. And the kick is away. Hella short kick. And no, take it just past the 20. All right, guys, let's see if we can actually maybe sack or tackle this drive. Oh, excuse me. Man. 10-7 Penn State. Their second offensive drive. There's Denzel Burke, and Davis and Benosin. Shotgun for Aller. Back to pass. How can you not tackle a dude who's on one leg? Oh my God. The dude's pretty much on one leg. He has very limited mobility. These guys are either the slowest dudes I've ever seen, or they cannot rush the passer. Maybe both. I'm gonna get too hard on the big boys, the ties, because they're bigger dudes. But Jack and JT, man, they got to get their head out of their crack and actually rush the passer. 2nd and 6. And he collides with his own man. That'd be a gain of about a few. It'd be 3rd and 4? 2? My nose is bothering me now. 3rd and 2. Okay. Aller in there. Back to pass. Just tosses it up. Ooh, nice deflection by Benosin. He got his arm in there and knocked it away. I think, was it Downs running in there unevaded, unblocked? He saw Downs and he's like, yeet it. I'm just going to YOLO this thing. That was. Oh man, Benosin almost caught that ball. And Aller's like, yo, what? Huh? Penn State fans are going to be like, well, the refs are helping Ohio State out again. And here's the punt. Fair caught. thought we were done with the whole fair catch thing, but I get it there because there was like 3 white helmets right by you. And we have another flag, probably on us. Yeah. Usually when there's a flag on a punt or kick return, it's on the return team. Unless it's a gunner not getting back in play before, when getting pushed out or whatever. Sam Kamara from the practice squad. Nah. So let's see how the Buckeye O does again here. This is our second drive, or I guess our third drive, technically. First drive was a 1-play pick six. Snap. Well, I guess it wasn't a. God, yeah. It wasn't a 1-play. They ran a couple and then they threw the pick six. That's right. Second and 10. There's an injured Penn State player, it looks like. Right there. Oh, ouch. That's number 99 for Penn State. He kind of got tied up, going after Will Howard. But he is up and walking off. That's Kosiah Izzard from Columbia, Maryland. I'm sorry, it's Columbia, Missouri. I hate how they have the D and the O sometimes looking similar when they show the state. Second and 10, 32 seconds left in the first. And 7, Penn State. Quick pass. Here's Tate. And he'll get a solid 8 yards. Third and about 2. 20 seconds to go in the first. This will probably be the last play. Yeah. That'll most likely be the last play of the quarter. Unless they might try to get one more playoff. Under center. No. No. That'll do it for the first. So down 10-7. The Cubs decline Drew Smiley's 10-year option. 10-year. $10 million option. So essentially, you're just seeing all these guys becoming free agents. And in my head, I'm thinking either yes or no for the guards, which Drew Smiley, probably not. No. There's a lot of no's so far because they're going to want a lot. And the Guardians. Eloy Jimenez had his club option declined. Hell no on him. That's a big ol' hell no. He's made of glass. His bones are made of freaking pixie sticks. Popsicle sticks. Poor guy. He probably could have been actually really, really good if he just wasn't freaking injury prone. But yeah, Garrett Cole is a free agent officially. If he leaves and then Soto doesn't come back, ooh, Yankees fans are going to be in the mud. But I think he'll be back. They're just going to probably add another year to his contract for what, 36 million? Yeah, that's what they can do. So they're probably going to do that. But yeah, Sean Mania opting out. That's an intriguing option for us, for the guards. Uh, Parker Fleming is alive and well. His influence still lives in Columbus. Kurt Fleming might have been the worst special teams coach I've ever seen. We really didn't even really have much of a special teams game, like return game, because everything would be fair caught. Now, of course, you have the legendary Big Ten commercial. Now, of course, you have the four new teams. Hmm. Check my YouTube. Okay, yeah, we're cooking. I am aware the Cavs play tonight. I will not be streaming that game, obviously, like I've said a few times before. Wow. Garrett Cole opted out. They can void the opt out by adding 1 year and 36 million to the 4 year and 144 that Cole had remaining. Hmm. All right. Let's see how they do on this. What, third down, I believe. Start of the second quarter. Beautiful day in Happy Valley. Shotgun for Howard. Judkins to the right. Oh, they jumped. I think it's on them. Yep, offsides. Free first down. Wow. Yeah, it's Abdul Carter. He got a little too anxious to try to attack and get past Jackson. Yeah, got a little too anxious there, trying to get going. So, Ohio State will start off with a first down, making our job a little easier. Okay. 4 penalties already on Penn State. Ohio State only has one thus far. That was on special teams. First and 10. Shotgun for Howard. Snap. God, why you toss that ball so high, bro? Low it, man. I mean, we don't got a 6'10" running back. I get you trying to loft it, but damn. And of course, Chip Kelly calling scared ass plays. It wasn't picked again. Second and 10. 4 for 7, 42 yards for Will Howard. Shotgun. Hands it off for nothing. No, we're going to get unserious now. Of course, the one drive where the running game really took off was the drive we had a lot of success and we scored. Again, shotgun, 3 receivers to the left, single back. One back to the left. Is that James Peoples out there? Oh no, that's Henderson. I didn't see the 3-2. Okay, yeah, Henderson to the right now. Here's Tate, and he stumbles. God, do these guys not have good cleats or something? No, they're practically sliding around, man. These guys might need to get like a change of cleats or something at halftime. Oh, sportsmanlike. Wow, what was he doing? Oh, he was. Okay, he went down, he tackled him, and then he like taunted him. Standing he stood over him. Yeah, he stood over and like stepped over him. You can't do that. Yeah. That's the second time we've seen unsportsmanlike conduct. I think it's the same player too, I think. No, it's not. No, it's not. It wasn't the same player. I don't think it was. Back to pass. Throws it deep. Oh my god, he got cooked. He got cooked. Pot. Complete. He cooked his dude, but threw it to the freaking sideline. I'll throw it to the end zone there. Say, hey, Tate, meet me at. Oh, his dude fell down and he's. Of course. No, too far. They should have thrown it to the end zone. Have Tate run it underneath it. That was literally the play after that penalty. Dumps it off. Judkins gets a few yards. That would have been the ultimate karma on number 9. Unsportsmanlike conduct, followed by getting absolutely butchered by freaking Tate on the next play. If he didn't throw that so damn high, I bet you that could have been a catch, like in bounds. But he kind of tossed it up, and it just lofted, and it drifted. 5-5. Penn State crowding the line. You know they're bringing the heat. Wide open. There's it's Henderson. Wide open. Yeah, they brought the heat. They were like bum rush. Yeah, they were like, we got to get to Howard here. And of course, Henderson just wide open. There was like one guy, and that's a safety back there to keep him from scoring. 1st and 10. That's ballsy doing that. All out blitz with like a. That's a ballsy move. Hands it off. Henderson gets about a yard. Yeah, the run game in the middle just isn't working. This should be a message to our O-line coach, Justin Fry. Recruit better at the O-line, buddy. We've been recruiting awfully mid on the O-line lately. Given our pedigree, we should be much better recruiting all O-linemen. It's crazy how bad we've been. Oh, here's wide open. Who is this? Touchdown. Oh, that's Ennis. I couldn't see the number. I was like, oh, who is this guy? All right, but again, they're getting with the misdirection. Wow, getting Ennis involved. I love that. Again, they're just killing these guys with misdirection. Yeah, big touchdown. Big ass touchdown there. See another fake pitch? And Ennis just got through and nobody around. That's what I'm freaking talking about right there. That's what the heck I'm talking about. Hitting them with that misdirection. Up and good. But obviously, the big news of that drive was the unsportsmanlike. That gave us a massive chunk of free yards. But man, if Tate would have caught that ball right after the penalty, ooh, that would have been the ultimate punch in the face. Like you're out here on taunting, and then you get cooked on the very next play. Ooh. But how about Brandon Ennis catching a touchdown? Love to see that. That's another play where they got misdirection. They all bait on the misdirection, following the running back. And that's why you run the damn ball. Because that's what happens. Right? That's why you run the ball. When the run game's working, that stuff happens. The fake pitch gets everybody fading over to the right to stop the run because they think it's going to be a pitch to Judkins. And oh, look, there's the receiver wide open, and he struts into the end zone. That's great stuff. Ah, man. Brandon Ennis. Glad to see him actually getting involved too. I mean, you got Jeremiah, you got Emeka, Carnell, Brandon Ennis. Next year, I mean, the receiving core for next year isn't bad. Well, you have Quincy Porter coming in next year. In fact, I'm going to look. Let's see what we got rolling in next year. I don't think we go too hard at receiver for this class. Obviously, because look who we have. A lot of these top tier receivers, they kind of want to play now, right? They kind of want to play now. Or at least within an. I mean, the allure of coming in to play with the Buckeyes and be coached by Brian Hartline, for me, that would be too much to pass up. I'd be like, man, I mean, yeah, I probably wouldn't play for a little while, but I'd be coached by Brian Hartline. I know I'm going to get developed. That's the most important thing to me. If I'm a player, getting developed. Iowa UCLA tonight it's on College Football Friday at 9. Will Howard, 2+ total touchdowns in 14 consecutive games. Longest active streak in the FBS. Wow. All right, so yeah, for next year, obviously defense is going to be nice. They have Quincy Porter, 4-star receiver. And then they have a receiver from Jersey coming in, Desi Jones. And then Bo Miller as well from Ohio. And that is it. So what? 2 receivers. And the kicks away into the end zone. Touchback. All right. Beautiful. Okay. Okay, 14-10. And now we're going to see Penn State's offense back out on the field. After that pick 6, Will Howard looks like he's getting comfortable. 8 of 12, 95 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Judkins, 5 rushes, 37 yards. Aller, 54 total yards so far. All right, 1st and 10. This is Prepula. And they finally wrangled down the quarterback. They're trying RPO and there's Melton. He's played quite a bit. He's like, I think, a redshirt senior. Hasn't played much because of injuries. Good to see him actually on the field this year. See what talent he has, right? See what he has to offer. Giving us extra depth up front. Shotgun. Aller back out. Yep, Aller's back out there. Snap. Back to pass. And again, just over here bench press. No pass rush moves at all. Freddie Peralta is getting his option picked up. It's like we have no such thing as a pass rush move. It's all bench press, guys. They're trying to power rush. These losers do not have an ounce of a pass rush. Not like Chase Young or the Bosa's. Chase Young or the Bosa's would have had like 3 sacks already. They're going to look at that catch. Yeah. I'll look at it. This is an official review. Awfully close. I thought he might have got it, but we'll see here. There was a catch on the field. Let's see. Oh, touched. It's hard to tell because let's see from this angle. Ball did touch the ground. I don't know if he had control of that ball though. It's hard to tell because he like curls up over and he covers the camera. You can't really tell. Right there, it looks like it touched the ground. They're probably going to say it's a catch. Can't really tell. First and 10. Complete. All right. Yeah, I thought so. Jock Peterson declined his end of a mutual option. He's a free agent. God, there's going to be some good free agents out there. Nothing about the Guardians, though, yet. Except for, obviously Shane Bieber, Boyd, Hedges, and Cobb all becoming free agents. They elected free agency. Other than that, nothing else. I don't think we have anybody else on options. So we're probably not going to hear that kind of stuff. So it's 3rd and 10. Shotgun. Okay, so there's Warren up top. Back to pass. Incomplete. Looks like guys just got a little tied up there. And it's 4th down. Secondaries is making things difficult for the Nittany Lions. Looks like, yeah, Hancock. Oh, they just collided with each other. Warren and Hancock, yeah, number 5 just boom, run into each other, and oh, there's the ball. And Day's like, I ain't do shit. But hey, good guys. And here's the punt. And they're gonna let it bounce. That'll take an Ohio State roll right around the 43, 48, 42 and a half or so yard line. So Buckeyes are actually going to get decent field position. Comfortably out of the reach of the, that student section. All right. Defense is doing all right. The problem is you don't want to go too crazy with the pass rush. I'm fine if they're just containing, right? If they're, if the edge rushers are containing while the inside guys attack, that's cool. But it's like Ohio State can't get sacks. They can't do it without rushing more than 4 or 5. You just gotta rely on your secondary to try to get turnovers, because man, Larry Johnson, I'd be like trying to get these guys into like what Chase and the Bosa's did, putting even more pressure on the O line and on the quarterback. I know it's tough when you're facing a mobile quarterback, but we're facing a dude who's on one leg. They ran into each other, and PSU fans want DPI. Brandon Ennis. Chip Kelly is off fraud alert for now. That play to Brandon Ennis was beautiful because it was like a fake swing, right? Everybody's like following, and then hit the other side. They did that on the first touchdown too. They had Howard kind of run to the left, but then he turns around, throws it up top, and there's like Buka wide open. Well, Howard has 3 touchdown passes this half. Okay. Yep, of course. But yeah, we're getting we're getting news every few minutes of players getting options picked up and declined. There's going to be some good free agents out there for the Guardians if they choose to spend, which, as we know, they're probably not going to spend a damn dime. And they're probably the most intriguing free agent will be Austin Hedges. Am I doing the Cavs game? Nope. I've said it like a billion times already. I'm not doing the Cavs game tonight. Nope. It's college football day. It's college football day. Now I will be back for Monday against the Bucks, but I've already pretty much reinforced the fact that on back-to-backs I do one game, unless we have 2 bangers and there's nothing else on. But I gotta watch college football. This is college football. Can't pass it up. Just some good ass games tonight. I'll still be watching the Cavs. Don't get me wrong, but I'm not going to stream them. I'm not going to stream every game. All right, so Ohio State up 14-10. 10:34 to go here in the half. 1st and 10, Buckeyes. Forcing another punt. Oh, what's this? A handoff? Yo, going to Egbuka. Okay, is Chip Kelly actually digging into his bag a little bit? All right. 2nd down. Gain of 5. Back to pass. Good protection. Wide open off the hands of Judkins, who was open by a lot. Had space. Oh, Garrett Cole. That's all we're going to be seeing now. Garrett Cole stuff. Wobbly. Yeah, his right hand kind of closed up a little early. 3rd and 5. If his right hand hadn't closed up early, that would have been a beautiful catch and probably a big gain too. Shotgun for Howard. Just shy of the 50. Snap. What? Behind the sticks. They got to continue the tradition of catching balls behind the sticks. I think so scared. Now let's see if they actually try to go big balls and go for it. Seems like they are. 4th and 1. Scored a touchdown in every drive with a 4th down conversion. 9 drives this season. All right. 4th and 1. We have whistles. Now what? Timeout. Of course, the Just for Men spokesperson has to call timeout. The Just for Men spokesperson. The Just for Men male model has to call a timeout. It's funny because I don't like to get political, but someone actually made a good point about Mr. Donald Trump. Apparently, when he's stressed out, or like when there's a big event coming, as you'd expect, he starts going with the bronzer, right? Well, Ryan Day, when he's stressed out, his beard gets darker and darker. Honestly, if that was me, my beard would be getting grayer and grayer, which is why it has to go darker and darker. If you pay attention to Ryan Day's facial hair situation in big games, most of the time, he's got the full thing going. Just for Men should be like, yo, Mr. Day, we'd like to do a deal with you. And you'd be like, how'd you find me? He's like, oh, we were just watching this one random streamer, Crazy Dog Sports. He was talking about how you want to be the male model for us. He'd be like, huh? It's like, yeah, he's mentioned it many, many times. You know, that would obviously never happen, but that'd just be hilarious. He thought I manifested it. Seems like you should be the male, a spokesperson or something for it. Every time you look at his beard, it's like dark jet black. I mean, it's as black as my shirt right here, man. My God. So we'll see what the Buckeyes do coming out of the timeout. Watch, they're going to do the stupidest freaking play ever. Chip Kelly's going to dig too deep into his bag and get too cute, and it's going to backfire. Oh, wait, that's the Browns. The Browns usually do that. I don't know what the Buckeyes are going to do. They might just end up punting it. Yeah, the Buckeyes scored a touchdown with Brandon Ennis, Bryson Rogers, and Jaden Ballard on the field. People be like, who? Who? And, oh, him? Hey. That's great. Chip Kelly, first half masterclass. Yeah, he's digging in his bag a little bit. Just don't dig too deep. Because what happens when you do that, you get a little cute and then it backfires. You don't want to get too cute. You want to keep it simple sometimes. All right. So see what they do coming out of this timeout. They're kind of in no man's land, so. And yes, they're still going for it. 9:25 to go in the half. 14-10 Buckeyes. 2 touchdowns to Emeka Egbuka and Brandon Innes. And of course, Will Howard threw a touchdown to Penn State. 10 for 14 on 4th down this year, I guess this year or whatever. Back to pass. Sack. Run for it or something. What? What? Jelani Thurman bobbled that ball like 15 times, like, and he still caught it. Talk about elite concentration. Most of the other players on this team probably freaking dropped that ball. Bobble ball. But hey, great catch. Great focus by Jelani to bring that ball in. Guys around too. He was getting tackled and he made the catch. 19-yard catch for Thurman. Hands it off. Pushing forward for a gain of about 8. Hands it. Oh, he's going to keep it. Should have just handed it off to Judkins. It's pretty clear. Running it up the middle is not going to work. That was crazy, though. Wow. All right, 3rd and 4. Two for 4 on 3rd down. Just shy of the 20. Pistol. And there's a big first down by Trevion. Got tripped up. Otherwise, he would have been screaming into the end zone. Man, Trevion, he attacks the hole. He doesn't just sit there and wait. Look at the deferring reactions. That's funny. 1st and 10. Yeah, if this run game really gets going, then we'll be fine. All right, inside the 15. And Howard's going to run it himself. Oh, what? Block around the end. Yeah, he got in. Touchdown. Look, block coming off the edge, though. Beautiful. You going to look at this to see if he stepped out? Oh, yeah, I think it was knocked out before. But it didn't go in the end zone, though. Oh, there's a punch by number 6. It didn't go in the end zone. Let's see here. The ball didn't even touch the go into the end zone. It went out of bounds. Interesting here. Obviously, he didn't have the ball going in the end zone. This was a touchdown, which I don't think it was. He was punched out before, so. leg kind of kicked it over. It's hard to tell. They're going to call it a touchback. I already know it. Really tell if the ball goes over the marker, though. I do know it goes out of bounds. It's not like go into the end zone. But you know how they're probably going to call it a touchback. Obviously, it's not a touchdown because he didn't have the ball going in the end zone. Yeah. Touchback. Anyone unanswered points for the Buckeyes. Of course, so it goes from touchdown Buckeyes to touchback. Called ball security, Will. And now they'll get the ball at their own 20. Shotgun. He'll get about 5, maybe 6, 7 yards. That's Warren again. Of course, that would happen. You can't really tell if the ball goes over the pylon. I mean, you got to figure it probably did. Second and 3. So it's a gain of 7. Yep. Could have been up 21-10, but nope. And of course, could have been up 21-10, and now and they can take the lead here. Here's a run, especially with our soft ass defense. 5 minutes to go in the half. This defense doesn't like to force turnovers. They probably don't even know how to punch the ball out. Back to pass. Dumps it off. No pass rush. I think he barely got. And there's a flag. Sawyer offsides. Pull a Myles Garrett. Gotta pull a Myles Garrett, right? You gotta line up offsides. Defense so weak, man. Defense is so freaking weak. So soft and can't get a damn pass rush. Making the Bosa brothers and Chase Young look like, you know, Reggie White compared to these losers. Hey, Burke, how about you don't do that, bro? You got cooked by Stewart, bro. I wouldn't be doing that until you get a big, big play. Like, I'm talking like you bat that sucker away yourself. Though, but, at least you're, feeling good. God, okay, Paston, I don't need to see the news about Garrett Cole like 20 times. Thank you. Second and 10. Really go for a turnover, Denzel. Playing, look how far off he's playing. Second and 10. And again, they're lucky he didn't. It wasn't really a deep ball or anything. 3rd and 6. Oh. On defense, get a damn stop here. Maybe a turnover. I'm going to keep calling for a turnover because we need one. We haven't had a turnover in a while. Obviously, since last game. 3rd and 6. Oh, guys, use the damn hands. Catch the ball. Come on now. I mean, he did break it up, so I'm not mad about that. But, bro, you get a pick or something. All right. You like the Browns. Pressure, though, up front. He didn't really have a chance at that one, but okay. Still broke it up. Good job. Good job. So the Buckeyes will get it back with 3:50 to go in the half. They could have been up 21-10. It'll go into the end zone, touchback. So again, another good stand by the defense. Moving on down the field, and then got punched out. 6, missed deep ball touchdown, fumble for a touchback, bro. Man. Gotta have better ball security on that. Gotta stiff arm that freaking corner out of the freaking gym, bro. Stiff arm him out of the stadium. They keep away with that damn ball. Snap. Hands it off to Judkins. Gets about 3. Second down. Chip Kelly up top with the other staffers. 201 total yards for the Buckeyes. 99 for the Nittany Lions. Pitch. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. Now we're being too cute again. All right, 3rd down. And we have another whistle. Oh, no, it's not a whistle. They're just looking over the side. 3rd and 7. Snap. Sack. Oh, of course. Yep. Yep, of course. Wow, letting Jackson block him single man. No, no help. Oh my goodness. Sometimes I really wonder about this team. Like, are they truly a serious team? Oh wow, Caleb Downs reuniting with and showing love to Nick Saban earlier. That's cool. That's cool. Seth McLaughlin too. Ah, sometimes they keep it a little too simple. Just like tosses into the boundary. Bonehead plays. I know it's got to keep the team he rooted for alive, of course. It'd be 21-10, right? Dumbest asshole rule of all time. Oh yeah, the touchback. Just understand if it lands in the end zone, right? If it lands in the end zone and goes through, I could see it. Obviously, if it lands in the end zone and your guy falls on it, touchdown. If it lands in the end zone and their guy falls on it, then I could see a touchback, right? It didn't even land in the end zone. You can't really even tell if it went over the pylon. I guess that rule does make sense a little bit, but yeah. A lot of people don't like that touchback rule though. That kind of does make sense. It kind of does. A little bit. Unpopular opinion. It does kind of make sense. So here's the punt coming. Watch CJ Stroud. He hasn't been here in like 3 years. You're a little late, Jets. Here's the return. Missed tackle. Missed tackle. Okay, well, they're going to get the ball in beautiful position, of course. Singleton, 5 targets, 5 receptions, 41 yards. Warren, 1 target. Wallace, 1 target. That's it. Leading receivers. All right, 1st and 10. They're at the 49-yard line. Gets about 2. A lot of Buckeye fans kind of wish that Ohio State had like a sod surface. So the best part about Marvin Harrison, yeah, he hasn't been here in a year. Again, you're a little late on that. Back to pass. Gain of a few. 3rd down. If I'm Ohio State, I would have honestly went with like a sod surface, like what the Browns have. This way you could draw on it. You could do like different things with the end zones. Get creative. When they have a blackout, you black out the end zone. Oh well. 3rd down, back to pass. He's gonna run it. And he stumbles. I think he was shy by about a yard. He was short by a yard. He's so he's like, they've made it clear. He's like, they're gonna go for it. Less than a minute to go in the half. Keep him off the board here. Ohio State gets the ball in the second half too. Shotgun. Watch out for the RPO. And they're gonna, Ohio State's gonna call timeout. Wrong thing. Whoopsies. I wish it was our ball. There we go. Oh, gotta lock in. There we go. All right. All set. All right. Michael Thomas said we need Bryce Underwood. Now we got Julian and Tavian too. We don't need Bryce. We're good there. I'm not trying to lose Bryce, not lose Tavian, because Tavian's amazing. And they stuffed. Nope, they got it. They got it. A little extra effort, but they got it. Oh. Penn State calls their first timeout. 26 seconds to go. Yeah, this defensive line isn't even really. They had a couple chances for a sack earlier, and they whiffed. Like in their head, they're not really thinking sack, sack, sack. They're thinking, oh my God, is he going to run? 14-10 Buckeyes. There was 10-0 early Penn State, a field goal, and then a pick six. Buckeyes responded with touchdowns on, was it, back-to-back drives. She'd been 21-10. But Will Howard fumbled. Back to pass. Pressure. He's going to run. Big first down. Of course, it's like I guess we don't like linebackers spying on the quarterback. That's not a thing we do. Must not be. Because we always let the quarterback run free. Look at Raiola last week. Look at that. Not a soul following him. Of course, we can't really get a pass rush either. They always leave a gaping hole wide open for the quarterback to escape. These guys do not understand the assignment. You get a dude running essentially on one leg. He's banged up. He's clearly not 100%. But yeah, we're letting him run around like he's Lamar Jackson. So one timeout apiece. 20 seconds to go. Just outside the 20, or inside the 25. Shotgun. Flag. And he caught it. Yep, it's going to be 17-14. And there's a flag, too. Let me guess. As I grab a son? Holding. It's always him. Always him. I grab his son. Because he can't guard without grab. Grab. Then he gets. It's going to be 17-14. The Buckeyes can't stop him from scoring right before the half. They're pulling the Browns. Incomplete. Oh, let me throw my hand up. Like, boy, you just got cooked before. Don't come out here with the one arm, with the one finger, bro. Come on. Ball. No, he didn't have. Anderson actually took the ball away, but it was late afterwards. Benison picked it off in the end zone. Jake Benison here. He has the ball with one foot in. I think Davison picked it off. Davison picked it off. Well, that's a little, get back at you. That's a little, and then, okay, well, let's see, watch. See, ball bobble right into the hands of Benison. He has 1 foot down. I think that's a pick. Pick. so. You think so? It's an interception, I think. Fans are thinking that was a touchdown. See, watch. Off of number 6's hand, and then right to Igbenosin, who had 1 foot down in the end zone. So you need 1 foot. Wow. That looks like a pick. Yeah. Interception / touchback. Now that's where you can celebrate. Celebrate to your heart's desire, my dude. That's where you can celebrate. Take notes, Browns. That's when you can celebrate. When you make a play like that. Especially after a penalty where you just grab. Where he grabbed the ball away. Wow. A change of fate there, and they're going to take a knee and go in for half. So instead of being down 17-14, we're up 14-10 because of Davis and Igbenosin. Off in the end zone. That's tough. That's a tough play, though. So, half overall should be 21-10 Buckeyes, but yeah, that touchback rule. People are going to hate on that rule forever. I mean, it's the way it is, right? It's the way it is. Way to freaking redeem yourself. He just totally redeemed himself. Wow. That pick legit saved the game for us right there. First half. Because then we get the ball. Instead of being down 17-14, we're only up 14-10. Should have been 21-10. But just a well placed. Boom. Of course, that touchback rule, though. I could understand if the ball went in the end zone, but if it's like, it's tough because when it comes to a touchdown, when players be running to the end zone and they go over the pylon, they would usually call that a touchdown. The pylon is essentially an extension of the end zone, so I guess it kind of makes sense. But it didn't land in the end zone. It didn't land in the end zone. It went out of bounds. So if you kick a ball, if you're like on a kickoff, right, and you kick it and it just so happens to bounce over the pylon, would that be a touchback then instead of kick out of bounds? Not sure about that. 13-10 Minnesota over Illinois at half. Duke up 21-17 over Miami just going into halftime. That's actually crazy. Duke beating Miami. But yeah, Will Howard, 10-15, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. Should have been, two throwing touchdowns and a rushing touchdown, but yeah, whatever. 17 carries, 73 yards for Ohio State on the ground, led by Quinshon Judkins, 8 for 47. Penn State, 18 carries, 79 yards on the ground, led by Drew Aller, who has 6 for 41 yards. Through the air, 10 receptions, 118 yards, 2 touchdowns. Emeka Buka has 2 for 29. Ennis has 1 for 21. Jeremiah only has 1 for 9 yards. Hasn't really gotten a whole lot of action. Judkins, 2 for 5. 2 for 15 for Tate. Singleton leads the way in Penn State receiving, 5 for 41. They've only targeted 3 guys. Fleming has one catch for 4 yards. They were trying to go to Harrison Wallace in the end zone, and Igbinosun picked it off. So that was a good stuff there. And then interception, of course, Igbinosun. So that is Caleb Downs doing returns. Okay, then. Wow. All right. Let's see what other scores we got from around the nation. Orderly redeemed himself, man. That was crazy. The hell? Why does my freaking computer do that all the time? Craziest interception of the year. It went from being a touchdown to incomplete. No, they didn't call it a touchdown. They called it incomplete, remember? And then they looked at it and they saw that, oh yeah, Benderson picked it off. That was right after a penalty, too. That put him in that spot. Jim Knowles said they put gloves on Davison in practice to keep him from holding. Glad they took them off for that ridiculous pick. Oh. Oh, yeah, they're showing the couple plays. Well, the run game has been better. Yep. But up 14-10. Like I said, should have been 21-10. That's when I think you couldn't possibly be any dumber with the penalty. Dumb penalty. He goes and gets a pick. And it's probably the interception of the year, too. Definitely up there for sure. Definitely up there for sure. Sweet. Doing the Ronaldo. Wow. Crying over an obvious pick. Ah. All right, guys, I'll be right back. I wonder what's going on Crown Jewel. First time I've seen a Buckeye player intercept a pass without turning their head. The one time face guarding actually worked. By the way, scores from around the nation. Top 25. Duke up by 4 at half, 21-17. Ole Miss beating up on Arkansas 35-10. Starting in the third quarter, Army over Air Force 6-3. Minnesota up over Illinois 13-10. And that's it for the top 25. Now, overall, other scores, oh, it's still loading up. Love it when it does that. Or is that it? Okay, so Maine getting smacked, no surprise, by Oklahoma 35-7. Now it's 12-3 Army. Ooh. 17-10 Northwestern over Purdue. We face those two teams the next 2 weeks. Purdue next week should be interesting. 31-14 NC State over Stanford. Virginia Tech up 14-3 over Syracuse. This is a battle for bowl eligibility out of the ACC. Toledo trying to become bowl eligible. They're losing to Eastern Michigan, who is also looking to be bowl eligible. 10-7 EMU. 24-7 Buffalo over Akron. Nah, who cares? Memphis and UTSA are tied at 24. Vandy and Auburn tied at 7. Damn. Wow. Okay. All right. Now let's check, see what old Twitter's talking about. See if anyone's raving about Crown Jewel, which is in Saudi Arabia. The Saudi Arabia. Yes. 1:00 p.m. Goldberg retirement match next year. It's like, you mean to tell me this dude wasn't retired the whole time? Oh, God, dude. Goldberg. Or as they call him, Oldberg. 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 Mr. 2-minute match. His retirement match is going to be like 2 minutes. Ah, man. Jey Uso. Wow. That's at the that's in Saudi. Kelsey, how does it feel that your brother's dating Taylor Swift? He slammed this kid's phone on the ground. Why are you coming at Jason Kelsey like that, bro? Getting in Kelsey's face for no reason. Yeah. I mean, he's dating Taylor Swift. Like, cool. I get it. You don't like the fact that, that Kelsey Swift relationship is being pushed in your face 24/7, but that's not Jason Kelsey's fault. Why are you going at Jason Kelsey for that? Man. Good job by Jason, though. He's like, get out of my face. He essentially said GTFOH. Yeah. Solo Sikoa pinned Roman Reigns clean. Sami Zayn makes a save for the OG bloodline, but he took out Roman Reigns. Ooh. Makes a save. Sammy Uso. Yeah, they're reuniting the whole OG bloodline. You're gonna have Roman, Sammy, the Usos against the new bloodline, I guess. Hey, they're cooking with that though. Going full circle with it. You just gotta wonder how much longer is that freaking storyline gonna go? It's been going for like 4 years now. God. James Franklin is Ryan Day. He's Ryan Daying more than Ryan Day. Someone dressed up as Deshaun Watson for Halloween with a bum ankle. Oh my. Solo just pinned Roman Reigns twice in one match. Wow. Damn. I guess, you have the OG Bloodline face adversity. Solo pinned Roman. Wow. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna let the storyline play out. They're having the OG Bloodline face adversity, so they get the whole gang together, and then they're gonna make that push heading into Survivor Series. That storyline itself will probably go until WrestleMania, I'd have to say. It's gonna be a back and forth the entire time. Wow. The heck? Okay, but we're at halftime. And I'll tell you what, it's so much nicer having, my Streamlabs connected to YouTube. So I don't have to keep on looking over at YouTube for the chat. I have the chat right on my thing here. Also, I have access to, well, I should have access to them, but I don't think I have it set up on my college football one here. My widgets, subscriber, membership, and super chat. Those are the three main ones. I don't think I have it set up here because I don't really get a lot on here. I think my most active streams are usually my NFL or my NBA. Of course, Ohio State will be getting the ball to start the second half. See what Guardians Twitter's talking about. Are you gonna do a video talking about Guardians free agent targets? Oh. No, not right now. No, I know what y'all thinking. When I do that stuff, that fake ass voice thing that I just did, it's essentially me answering a question that I'm sure y'all are thinking. It's like, off seasons here in baseball. It'll be actually starting up on Monday, I believe at 5. Oh, how about this? Ha-Sung Kim will become a free agent. I don't see him actually leaving. They might just give him a newer deal. Uh, so the Yankees must make the decision on Garrett Cole by Sunday. Are they going to add that extra year and keep him around to void the opt out? Or are they going to let Garrett Cole enter free agency? And I wonder if Garrett Cole would actually want to leave. Right? Oh man. But there's actually some decent guys out there that we could have interested, but we probably won't. Opted out of covering for oh my god. Yeah, the hater teams are never gonna let him hear about that. Never gonna let him hear the end of that. The Bad Guys 2 has been rated and is a 2-minute runtime. The trailer. Oh, I was like, wait, what? The trailer. Yeah. 2-minute trailer. Wow. But yeah, Jock Peterson opted out of the mutual $14 million option, and he takes the $3 million buyout instead from the Diamondbacks. Interested to see where he ends up. Yeah, the Guardians, they don't have anyone with any options, do they? Should be 21-3. Honestly, TD, it should be 21-3. But hey, Will Howard's been derping around, I mean, playing a rough game of ball out there. Hasn't been his best showing. Definitely. No secret. Has not been his best showing. The pick six, and then looked like he was going to score. Fumbled the ball, but it was knocked out by a really, really well placed punch out. Call it the peanut punch or whatever, because there's a couple names. Peanut punch I think is the technical term for it. I'll probably do a video talking about some free agents we could go after. Might do that on Sunday. Maybe like Monday afternoon. I might do that. Because by that time, the option deadline I think will pass and we will know exactly who will be out there for the taking. All right, so starting the third quarter, Buckeyes will get the ball and we'll see if they can do what they should have done earlier and go down the field and score. Start this second half on the right foot. And after this week, we got two games that we should win comfortably, Purdue and Northwestern. The Northwestern game at Wrigley Field, that'll be weird. I'm interested to see how that'll look on TV. Because I'm so used to seeing games from behind. Well, most likely it'll just be like that, what you see like, I don't know though. I've never seen a football game. I've seen football games played at baseball stadiums, but I wonder how they're going to do that. Like, I've seen Fenway and Yankee Stadium host. I mean, Wrigley has hosted football games, but I don't think I've really ever watched. It'd be weird because you have the ivy and everything. You have the brick wall. Not a whole lot of room to operate. I mean, I guess it kind of does fit around with the typical college stadium. A lot of these stadiums don't really have a lot of space, but you can definitely tell the college stadiums that used to have a track around the edge because they have like a ton of space from where the stands are to where the field is. Kind of like the shoe, because once upon a time there used to be a track at the Horseshoe. Honestly, I wish they probably wish they would have like renovated the stadium a little bit and put seats closer. But I like the Horseshoe. It's got his style. Kind of outdated though. The atmosphere is kind of blah, too corporate for my taste. Doesn't really feel like a college stadium because the atmosphere. How about them Cavs? I know, right? So 1st and 10. Howard shotgun running back. Henderson to the right. And Henderson. Oh, I'm sorry. It's Howard keeping it. Man, he waited a little bit. And then he took off with it. Plus 85 point differential in the third quarter for us. Plus 506 yard differential. They're a plus 60 and a plus 686 for Penn State. The third quarter is usually when the Buckeyes turn up. They didn't do it last week, though. They just couldn't get into that extra gear. Dumps it off. Here's Jeremiah. Using, oh my, look at that. Juking and jiving around, staying with his blockers. Gets the first down. You want the Guardians to do something? They kind of have to. They kind of have to. It's just, what are they going to do, though? Something in me tells me that they're just going to bring back guys. Hands it off again, and another good run. Inside the 45. I didn't expect us to be in first place. I didn't expect us to be undefeated to start the year. And it's just how they've done it, too. They've been playing really well. But it's going to be a tough one tonight. I wouldn't be shocked if they lost tonight, but then they bounce back on Monday. 2nd and 5 at the 45. Hands it off. Again, great blocking. Drags the dude, gets a first down. God, Travion running with a little extra attitude. Ooh. First down. He's running with a little bit of extra attitude. That hard running style that he has. So hard to bring down when he's in space. Drake May clearing protocol and starting, huh? Nice. All right. Just inside the 30 at the Nittany Lion 29. Shotgun for Howard. Snap. Hands it off again. He'll get about 2 or maybe 3 on pure determination. Bucks Cavs tonight. Who do you think? Who I got? Cavs. I would not be shocked if they lost tonight and then win on Monday. I think they're going to split one of these 2 games. They're going to split these 2 games. 107 rush yards total for the Buckeyes. 2nd and 8. I want to see him kind of take a shot right here. And okay, he'll fall forward. Gain of about 3 or 4 to Egbuka. You see, with the defense, it's a dumb question. I mean, you never know. But yeah, I think the Cavs are going to win one of these 2 games coming up. 3rd and 6. $11:30 and counting. Howard in the gun. Back to pass. Oh, what a catch! I think he was right on the line, or maybe he was an inch short. Nope. Nope. Of course not. Waited a little late to get it off, and they're going to look at it. They're going to say it's a sack. Forever to get rid of that ball. Yeah, it was down. So, 4th down. Browns helped my Steelers. Thanks for beating the Ravens. I was rooting for y'all. So, looks like it'll be field goal time for the Buckeyes. Gnarly catch, but of course Jackson gets beat off the end. Why are we leaving him one-on-one with Carter? Still, I mean, that would have been a great, crazy ass catch. But his knee was down, so 4th and 9. Field goal unit out there. Of course, gets derailed. Kobe King, the man I believe with the sack. Oh, yeah, with the tackle. 46-yard attempt from Jaden Fielding. All right. Snap. It's up. And it is good. Good job, Jaden. Nailed that sucker. Let's go. I'll take 3 points. Good job. You got points out of it. Cool. Good job. Davison went from getting a stiff arm to the face to making one of the most wild interceptions of the season. Deflected off of Wallace's, like the back side of the other side of his hand right here, and it went right into Davison's hands. You would think that he would blitz a quarterback. He's dealing with a knee injury. I don't think anyone, especially Knowles, thought needed to spy Aller. You need to have like a spy or something on him. Or pressure the hell out of him. Bucks could be a potential suitor to buy out Lonnie Walker's EuroLeague contract in February. Wow. All right. All right. Does James Franklin know how to manage? Uh, so Sunday on Fox slate for the NFL. Good slate of games. Hard Rolls Dogs earlier this year. Ohio State, Oregon, of course. Another nail biter. Georgia over Texas. And then Ohio State, Penn State so far. It's been a banger. So, time for the Buckeye defense to go out there and essentially just do what they were doing in the first half, you know? But how about this time we keep Aller like in the pocket and try to sack him a couple times, right? He's on essentially one leg. And here's the return. And there's where they end up. Okay. Team has played in the most AP top 5 matchups all time. I want to say Ohio State, but it's probably like an SEC team. Then again, it could be Penn State. Probably like an SEC team. All right, shotgun for Aller. I think it's Aller. Back to pass. Wide open. First down. No pressure, as always. First and 10. That one went nowhere. No gain, second down. AP top 5 matchups: Oklahoma, Ohio State, Alabama, Notre Dame, and Team Up North. Oklahoma 50. Technically, it is an SEC team, but it's the newbies. And Oklahoma 50 AP top 5 matchups all time. That's crazy. Second and 10. Shotgun again. Sure. Steps up. Wide open. First down. This team is never going to get a sack, are they? How are you right there and you can't get a sack? Like, come on, man. We might have the worst pass rush in the Power 4. Legit. The pass rush brings great shame to the guys like Bosa. Now they're going Warren. Oh, look at that. Downs tripping him up. Held him to like a gain of 3. Good job by Downs getting after that. That could have been a big play, but he tripped him up. Second and 6. So it's only a gain of 4. Again, it could have been much worse. Shotgun. Aller. Big man motioning. Okay, that's interesting. All right. It'll be around, what, a first down or third down? Let's see. First down? See what they rule on this. First down. Yep. This defense, dude. Weak ass defense. They don't get pressure and they're leaving guys open. Like they don't want to blitz. And even if they do, someone's going to be open because they can't get a sack. From behind, only gets a gain of 2. Freaking edge rushers don't even have no pass rush bag in their arsenal. All they do is push, 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 push. Push, 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 push. Like, come on now. Interesting formation. Okay, now they're all set. Yeah, they were not fooled. Only a gain of 1. I'm sorry, it's a loss of 1. I don't know what they were trying there. They probably thought we'd bite on that reverse, but no. Nobody bid on anything. They were ready for that. I guess they were more or less watching the ball than actually watching the player. Yeah, they did not fall for that at all. Shotgun. Warren motions. Now they all stand up and look over like a bunch of gophers to the sideline. 3rd and 9. And there'll be a gain of about 3. So in the end, the defense stands tall again, holds them to at least a field goal. But don't break. Like if you watch our pass rushers, they don't have any moves. All they do is push, push, push. Push, push, push. They don't try to, rip and swim or spin move. Do a little stunt. No, they don't do that. They just push, push, push. Push, push, push. Bench press. Push, push, push. All right, 44-yard attempt. Snap. And it's going to be good. 17-13. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. Push, push, push. This team, dude. Sometimes they can be so unserious. Push, push. Push, push, push. Monday Night Raw will host a fatal 4-way match to determine the number 1 contender for the World Heavyweight Championship. The lineup includes Damian Priest, Dirty Dom, Rollins, and either Sheamus or Braun Strowman. Okay. Happy to hear Denzel Ward's playing tomorrow, though, but question I have is he going to have a Guardian cap on? Because if he doesn't, it's like, is this dude really trying to get Mushbrain out here? Actively trying to get it? So you wonder. I'm sure he'll have a Guardian cap on. I'm sure he will. See how it goes, though. We'll see what happens. man. If the Buckeyes could just go down and get a touchdown, I'd be feeling so much better. Because defense has been doing well, holding the Nittany Lions to field goals aside from that pick six. If we could just move the ball down the field, get a touchdown, we'd be good. We'd be in good shape. But sometimes Chip Kelly gets a little too cute. He gets a little too tricky. Like, no, Chip, just keep it simple, right? Keep doing what you've been doing, right? Do what's working. Don't be like the Browns and try to fix something that isn't broken. Oh, man. Showing the previous matchups between these two teams. Ohio State, of course, has won every matchup since 2017. They've won 7 in a row. The last loss was 2016 in Happy Valley on a blocked field goal. Man. There's Will Howard waiting for his turn to get on the field. All right, here's the kick. And they're going to fair catch it in the end zone. Time for the Buckeye offense. It should have been like, 24-13, but honestly, things happen. Ah, man. Push the button. Don't push the button. Burger King Wednesday's Whopper is really good. I'm not a huge Burger King guy. The one thing I always love to get from there, of course, is the chicken fries. They're not bad. Burger King's kind of fallen off recently, though. Nah. Buffalo Wild Wings. Used to go there every year for the NFL draft when I lived in Ohio. That was always fun. Oh, I'm yawning so much. God. I like how people joke around saying, yeah, man, we have a commercial thing going on and a football game broke out. There's too much football in this commercial fest. It's a good one. All right. Well, Howard, let's see if you can lead us down the field here. 5 minutes to go here in the third, up by 4. I'm going to see Judkins or Henderson break one. Hands it off. Oh no, Howard's going to keep it. No gain. Come on. Cute, bro. Come on. Why? This offense is sputtering now, man. Ever since freaking Howard fumbled that damn ball going into the end zone, they haven't really even tried a deep ball yet, for the most part. Snap. Short pass, few yards, third down. That's Scott Jr. Probably landed on the ball. Looks to be slightly okay. Has to, yeah, he probably landed on the ball, so he has to come out. Landed a little awkwardly on the catch. Probably landed on the ball on his shin. Just say though, 3rd and 7. Oh, right there. Yeah, I think someone landed on his ankle. Ooh. All right, 3rd and 8. Shotgun for Howard. Steps up. Sack. Why are we leaving one? God, let's leave a freaking dude who's filling in at left tackle one-on-one with Abdul Carter. Yeah. Don't chip him or, have a tight end to help block. No. No. Offense is freaking sputtering out of control now. It'd be great if our defense could get a turnover too. But no, that's overrated for this defense. They're all about bend but don't break. Almost got to that. Here's the punt. Return. Now let's all stop and stare. He'll get it to their own 39. Freaking weak ass team sometimes, man. Quick ass drives. Goal, commercial, kickoff, commercial. Offense is sputtering out of control, and of course they love to leave Jackson one-on-one with Abdul Carter. No chipping or tight end help to give Will Howard a little more time. Jack Sawyer, man, could really go for a turnover here again. Maybe like, in the NFL, for instance, a team leaving their left tackle, who isn't their left tackle, blocking Myles Garrett one-on-one. You don't do that. We're keeping Penn State in this game. Our own miscues and derping, as I call it, is keeping them in this game. We could honestly be losing if it wasn't for Davison. If you really think about it. We are running the ball a little bit better, though. So I will say that. We are doing a lot better running the ball. And they're playing scared. They're not taking shots down the field, right? Jeremiah has, a few catches, if that? I'm like, is this dude really not going to have a touchdown in this game? So showing Urban Meyer 2020. Oh yeah, 2016, the last time we lost to these guys. A blocked field goal. (17-13) Buckeyes lead. 2:56 to go in the third. Could really go for a sack right here, guys, or a turnover. Should always go for a Buckeye defense turnover. Wide open. Where's the coverage? Open first down. Yep, they're already being unserious. Don't even bother putting getting pressure. No, just have your senior defensive lineman just push. You a senior and you're supposed to be one of the top guys, but you have no pass rush bag at all. Right? God. Oh, you just bench press and power rush. Here's a pitch, goes for 2. Second down. They're not even trying to sack Aller. Gonna end up losing this damn game because they get in their own way on offense now. They're literally pulling a Browns. Except at least the Browns can get a pass rush. Myles Garrett and them would be eating Aller alive if they were in this game. Actually, if we had either Bosa or Chase Young, they'd probably have like 4 or 5 sacks in this game. Because those guys were unblockable. 2nd and 8. Oh, look at that, a sack. Wow. Holy crap. Oh my God, they got a sack. Cody Simon. How? Oh my God, they got a sack. And it's a freaking linebacker that gets it on the extra rush. Cody Simon knocks them back to a 3rd and 17. 1:05 to go. Knocks them back in their own territory, too. Down! God, bruh. And now JT gets a sack. You knew he was going to get one. Well, then. I guess me ripping on the pass rush is like, okay, that's enough. Let's get some sacks now. It really makes sense because long developing plays, and Aller tried to roll to his right and right into the clutches of JT. 4th and 21. And they're going to let it roll and bounce. I got to tweet about that now. See, at least JT can get sacks. I'm not really mad about JT. But Jack Sawyer, bro. He was supposed to be the #1 edge rusher in the state coming out of high school. He ain't done nothing. It's all been, JT's done enough in his career where it's like, I can't even get mad at him. He'll show up at some point, especially against these guys. I'm more pissed off at freaking Jack because he ain't doing nothing. 1st and 10. Oh, look at that catch by Smith for the 1st down. God, guys, can we stop playing bobble balls and actually just catch it right away so I'm not damn near having a heart attack? Thank you. God. And that'll end the 3rd quarter. Good catch, though. Good concentration. Good concentration. Bringing that in. 4th down. 4th quarter. 4 is up. Come on. Can we just catch the ball straight away instead of bobbling it? Because those things could always go bad. So I guess there was a split sack between Kenyatta and JT. But still, those guys can get sacks. Hey, yo, where'd Jack at? Where'd Jack? Oh, he's over there. Push, 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 push. At least JT has a little bit of a, as I call it, a bag that he can reach into. Jack, bro, come on. He's like, he's one of those guys that purely relies on, you know, pushing. Power rush. Be right back, guys. Ooh. All right. To actually see us get some sacks, though. To back, too. Yeah, if you're enjoying the stream, as always, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. Hit that bell. I'll be live tomorrow for Browns and Charges. And then Monday, I'll be back with some Cavs basketball against the Bucks. Second game of a 2 and 3 night little back-to-back doubleheader thing against the Bucks. Play tonight, and then they play again on Monday. As the Cavs look to continue their hot start. And of course, if I hear anything about the Guardians, I'll have a video about it, just like I always do, right? Of course, the Guardians are also trying to look for a new hitting coach, as Chris Valleca was hired away by the Reds. So that's good on our end for sure. I just wonder, are they going to stay in house or are they going to go outside the organization? We'll have to wait and see. Ohio State can grab the game by the balls here if they want to. If they do it right, they could go up by 2 possessions, but they haven't been able to really get going since that fumble by Howard earlier. They had a couple good drives, but haven't really been able to make Penn State pay. They should be up 24-13 at least right now. Plus 21 in the fourth, plus 99 rush, plus 3 turnovers for Ohio State versus Penn State last 3 meetings. Snap, hands it off again, and Judkins will get 2. Love how he just run up the middle. It's like, yo, how about you run around the tackles? That's where it was effective earlier. Second down. 14-38 and counting. Penn State's not necessarily playing soft. They're just derping. They're derping a little bit. You can't be doing that. You gotta put your foot on their throat and push. 2nd and 8. Snap. A pitch. Damn. Judkins run. I love when they just run, they attack. They don't, oh, I'm scared. No, you just run full speed. But again, they're doing a little hesitation, good blocking upfield. Jeremiah really hasn't done a whole lot. 1st and 10. Just shy of the 50. Snap. Back to pass. Throws. Wide open. Almost had it on one hand, trying to go to Jeremiah. Slightly overthrown. Jeremiah slowed up a bit. He might have thought he overran it, but I think he would have caught it too. Just off I think he tried the one-hand catch that. It was off the freaking wrist. Ow. Just off the wrist. He would have been able to palm it, but. Oh. 2nd and 10. That would have been insane. It would have been, if it was like long ways, I don't know, that would have been tough. Back to pass. Dumps it off. Here's Innes for the first down. That's just, taking what they give you. Got a guy in space. Don't force anything. Just get a first down. Keep the drive going. Jackson just trying to give Howard, enough time. Jackson playing tackle. Gives him versatility. Scouts will be like, oh, he can do left tackle now, huh? 1st and 10. Hands it off on a jet sweep. Tegbuka gets a few yards, or maybe a yard. 2nd down. I really want to see our running backs break one. We haven't really seen that since early in the year. 2.1 rush yards, fewest since 2023 versus Penn State last week. Wow. Under center. Again, playing soft. And then he fumbled. Oh my God. Yep, this team is derping so freaking hard right now. They are derping so freaking hard. They move the ball and then they start doing stupid stuff. Yep, ball's out. Well, Penn State gets the ball back again. This offense is literally getting in their own way. Of course. Ball security. Just, nah. Yep, it's a fumble. Offense can't get out of their own way. Again. So they start moving the ball, and then you look back at that Jeremiah Smith. Off the hands. God. Most receiving yards of the freshman. That's crazy. Wow. Oh, God, this team, dude. They just can't stop derping in the way. Brown's got a better offense than OSU. Well, the Buckeyes are seemingly doing a Browns impression. Talking like it's incomplete. I don't think it is. Call on the field, incomplete. Seems like a fumble to me. Be incomplete, but we'll see what they call it. Incomplete. Oh my God, we got so lucky. Oh, I thought that was a fumble, but no, it's incomplete. Got so damn lucky there. Oh my God. Because he didn't go upfield and make a football play. Because he had just caught it. He didn't really get a chance to make a football play, so. If he had been running and they did that. But yeah, if you watch that Jeremiah drop, He stopped running. He keeps going. That falls right into the breadbasket and it's a touchdown. But now it's 3rd and 9. So Buckeyes get a reprieve. Let's see if they take advantage of this. Probably not. They're going to call something scared, like freaking little dump off that goes nowhere. Back to pass. What? Touchdown. Touchdowns. First down. Touchdown. No, it's first down. There's Jeremiah. Always can trust Jeremiah. You can always trust him. Oh, yeah. Space, easy. Boom, boom. Got it. Beautifully placed ball. Boom, boom. Yep. Double tap. Let's go. All right. Inside the 25. Hands it off to Henderson. He'll get about a yard. It's funny, though, because earlier they were running around the tackles almost with ease. Like they were doing good. And then now let's run inside the tackles. Nah, you don't want to run inside that jungle of humanity. You don't know what's going to happen over there. Funny how the 2 touchdowns happened when they did a little misdirection. The defense bit on 2 like fake offs. Dudes were wide open. I wonder if they're going to try and go back to that again or do something like to get the defense to kind of pause or like bite on something. Like a fake. Back to pass. He's going to tuck it and run for about 5. Maybe 3rd. Okay, it's about gain a couple. 3rd and 7. 10:37 to go here in the 4th. Buckeyes have a chance to put some space big time between these two, but they just can't seem to put it together. 3rd and 7. And incomplete, of course. I go to G. Scott. I get you trust G, bro, but yeah. So here's another field goal attempt by Jaden Fielding. 39-yard attempt from the left hash. Snap. Up and gone. Oh my God, it snuck in the left upright. Oh my God, you couldn't get any closer than that. If you look on that left upright, there might be a brown streak from the ball. Oh, that was barely in there. Oh my God, any further left, that's probably a miss. But we added another field goal. Now we really are trying to be the Browns. Screw touchdowns. Let's get field goals. Yeah. This team just does not want to get 2 possessions up. Oh my God. Around, man. You can't be doing that. You got to take it. You got to. Man. We're up 21-3 with McCord. What? No. Wow. Jeremiah Smith, more receiving yards than any freshman in Ohio State football history. That's crazy, isn't it? And again, just like every other starter, there was like 3 or 4 games where he didn't play the second half because we were blowing teams out so bad. Still hasn't scored yet. Oh well. He's not going to score in every game. Oh man. Incomplete. Wow. That one, yeah, the Judkins one was incomplete because he didn't make a football move. Now, someone brought up the Clemson play from that playoff game a while back. That was a fumble. Okuda poked the ball out. That's a fumble, clearly. And then, of course, they said it wasn't, and then, yeah, the rest is history. But up by 7 again. And need the defense to pin their ears back. And how about our defense gets a freaking turnover, and then we turn that into a touchdown. All right, here's the kick. Booted away and into the end zone for a touchback. All right, defense, pin your ears back, attack this dude. Maybe you force a mistake. 10-13 to go in the game. Buckeyes trying to get to 7-1 on the year, with Purdue and Northwestern on the schedule the next 2 weeks before they got Indiana and then the team up north. Snap. Trying to hand it off, and he'll get hard fought 4 or 5 yards. Oh, I want to see make a big play to force a turnover. I want to see Caleb Downs do it. He's been making plays, but I want to see him get a turnover. I want to see him get a pick or something, or force a fumble. Hit someone right as they're catching the ball and just knock the ball out. Shotgun. Snap. Throw. Caught by Warren. 9:26 to go. They had a safety ransom on him. Ransom wasn't even looking the other. He was looking the other way. Shotgun. There he goes again, running away and gets about 5. 10 minutes to go. $8:45 to go. 2nd and 6. Shotgun. Blew that up. He'll fall for about a yard. 3rd down. 5. Now we have whistles as a timeout, I believe, has been called. Or someone down. Might be a player banged up. Not really sure. All right, I'll be right back, guys. Oh, okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys. 4th and goal at the 1. 5:20 and counting. Incomplete. Turnover on downs. Literally. Big time drive by the defense again. Standing tall. Wow. Wow. That's tough. Okay. Thank God I got a haircut. Oh, Tylee got hurt. Some shorts on. I'll be right back. Oh, we back now. Levert isn't playing tonight? That's a bummer. God. Our bench is whittling thin. Thinner and thinner. Wow, defense. Great drive. Had to go get some stuff out of, got to resupply, refill the fridge. Now, any points would be huge for this team, obviously. Any points would be huge for this team. A long drive would also be good, too. Big East, opening tip-off. Monday at 6:30. 5:13 to go. Caden McDonald and the others. Big time stop on defense. There's Edric Houston, Hero Kanu. 1st and 10 at the shadow of their own end zone. They're going to go under center here, try to get a little extra space. Still pushing. Wow, he got him to the 5. Let's see. You see there's Downs and Ransom. There's Warren. Looks like Warren went on on a post route. And yeah, see, Ransom was all over him. So that obviously shut that down. And then you tried to throw it into triple coverage for an incomplete pass. Now they have a little space. There's a gain of 4, 2nd and 6. Shotgun. Snap. Hands it off. And there's Judkins. 1st down. .416 to go. They're just going to eat up clock. I don't think they're going to pass it much. So yeah, it looks like Jeremiah's streak of scoring touchdowns is going to end. But I mean, like I said earlier, he wasn't going to score in every game. It's still crazy that he scored in literally every game. Watch him go deep here to Jeremiah. 1st and 10. Hands it off. And Judkins again near the 20. That clock just keeps ticking. A few more first downs and this game might be over. Well, they still have all 3 timeouts, though. But you have the 2-minute warning as well. 3:19 to go, though. It's going to be one of those stressful endings that we all love as Buckeye fans. Oh, that's the sun glare. Gotta love this good old sun glare. All right, 3 minutes left. 2nd and 4. 1st down and more. Big run for Judkins. Yeah, Judkins is eating good tonight. Literally, he's eating real good. They're gonna get him out of there, get him a breather. Trevion will come in to continue the punishment. Hard running backs, man. Look at that. Double just covers that ball up. All right, 2:30 to go. First and 10. Snap. Hands it off. Henderson. Gain of about 7. That'll take us to the 2-minute warning. Two-minute warning. I will say, though, Jackson's been great at left tackle. I still would have preferred us have a tight end or something chipping to help him out. But he's been solid. And you know what that means? If you're a team that's looking to draft him, he's versatile. If you ever need him to play a tackle for some reason, he can play there. Right? He's not just relegated to guard. He can play a little tackle. As long as you have a good, guy to chip with him and maybe, a tight end to assist. Yeah, he's good. All they've been doing right here is running the ball, and I love it. Wearing them out. Hayden McDonald up the middle was a key part in that stop, too. But yeah, 2 minutes. Now, Penn State has to use their timeouts. Really, one or two more first downs, and this game's a wrap. I expected this game to be close, but damn. Sucks that Jeremiah's not scoring. He only had a couple targets. He probably would have scored, but he slowed up on that one ball that was just off the hand. If he doesn't slow up, that ball probably hits him right in the breadbasket and it's a touchdown. Chip Kelly has schooled Andy Koltonicki. Yeah. He's done a good job. He has gotten a little too cute sometimes, but the play call is nice, but the execution was a little eh. But yeah, Jeremiah had a touchdown, most likely. Or if anything, a big gain, but he slowed up a little, it looked like. When he went up to look for it, he kind of slowed up. Our SEC transfers have won the game pretty much. Yeah, they pretty much have. Downs made a big play. Judkins is running hard. Now they had Henderson in there for a couple plays. They should have just had Jackson playing left tackle from the beginning when Simmons went out, but because Mikowski was getting schooled left and right. So here we go. 2 minutes to go here in the game. Couple first downs, and this is it. It's a wrap. There's Ryan Day. All right, 2nd and 4. Shotgun for Howard. Snap. Hands it off. He'll rumble for about a yard. Maybe 2. It'll still be 3rd. And I believe now is when Penn State's going to start using the timeouts. Yep. First timeout. Penn State. Get a first down here. This might be game almost. Ohio State, Texas, 2006. Man, number 1 versus number 2. 24-7 Ohio State won that game as the number 1. 3rd and 2. They get a first down here. That's almost game over. Of course, clock still stops after a first down, so still. Like, even if they do get the ball back, they'd have to... I don't even know where we are on the field. We just punt it away, and they'd have to go way down the field. 3rd and 2. Just get a first down here and end it. Mostly. Shotgun, Howard. Snap. He's going to run it himself. He'll get the first down. And that pretty much ends it, mostly. We got Will Howard just running it himself. Good blocking. Judkins. Ooh, look at that block by Judkins. Opens up the gap, and Howard runs through for the first down. 1:36 to go. Clock ticks. 1st and 10. Ohio State will call a timeout. Their first of the half. Again, next week they have Purdue at home. Then they go to Wrigley to face Northwestern. And then you end the season with Indiana at home and then the team up north at home. So 3 of your next 4, or your final 4, are at home. But you have 2 games that you should win comfortably in Purdue and Northwestern. That's pretty much a homecoming for Carnell Tate. He's from the Chicago area. Before he transferred, I think, to IMG for high school. So let's see what they draw up here on 1st and 10. Minute 20 to go. Just shy of the 50. There's Jelani Thurman. They're going to run it again. Oh, look at this. Travion running hard. God, he is such a hard-ass runner. Damn. Like, he's essentially like that car that's revving when the light turns green, and he takes off. And 2nd timeout for Penn State. Minute 16 to go. 2nd down and 3. Well, I see. They get another first down or whatever. You make them use their final timeout. And then get one more first down after that. It's over. You could start taking knees. Obviously, Ohio State really isn't focused on scoring. It's more or less just taking care of the ball. 2nd and 3. 170 rush yards, 3 sacks on offense, though. 4.6 yards per run. Also, it should have been like 27-13, but got in our own way a couple times. Shotgun. Thurman motions to the left. Snap. Hands it off. And he's going to power for maybe a yard. If anything, that'll make Penn State use their last timeout. Right? Yeah. So they've used all their timeouts. So even if we don't get the first down here, they have no more timeouts left. Now, of course, thanks to the new rules and everything, instead of 2-minute warning, you get a first down and the clock stops. Yeah. They used to not even have a 2-minute warning. Oh well. All right, 3rd and 3. Get a first down here. Game's over. 3rd and 3 yards or less. 50%. 121st in the FBS. They're 3 for 3 today. Get a first down here. Game's over. Simple as that. Shotgun for Howard. And now we got another timeout. Buckeyes call time. They want to make sure they got it right. You want to put this game away now. Whoops. You really don't want to give Penn State any more life. You want to put this game away. Urban seeing the QB run on 3rd and 2. He never had the QB running around. They called his offense basketball on grass because of all the passing that they would do. All right, 3rd and 3. There's Chip up top. I think it's Chip. Looks like him. Yeah, that's him. Buckeyes can put this game away right here. Shotgun for Howard. They motion Scott. Snap. And he's going to keep it, go around the edge, and he's going to slide. And that will pretty much do it. He's like, hey, yeah. And now they can just take a couple knees, and that's it. Like Benelson. What the heck? Okay, at least the team's showing a little bit of emotion, but damn. State's remaining schedule: Washington, Purdue, Minnesota, Maryland. Barring any, traps, I don't see them losing any more of those games. But hey, if Ohio State does what they should do, then yeah. They're going to take a knee. Should be, that's it. Yep, just one knee. That's it. Huge first down for the Buckeyes, and that will do it. So, Buckeyes survive another close one. Davison definitely yapping a little bit. Yapping a little bit. He made a huge play, though. Oh, he's talking. Number 6, though. Ooh, damn. I don't know if they're good friends or what, but I'm sure they are. I mean, a lot of these guys might have grown up together. Might have a little beef a little bit, but not too crazy. Bowl game, here we come. Yeah, more than a bowl game. Screw just a regular bowl game. 6-0 versus PSU as the head coach. All right, so that's going to wrap it up, guys. Buckeyes win. A close one again. People aren't going to come at us for this one, though, because Penn State's actually damn good. Gave us a little bit of trouble. We just kind of got in our own way again, but luckily we survived. And we are now 7-1 on the season. There's Carson Hinsman. He's feeling good. First start of the year. Big win on the road. And going into hostile territory and getting that dub. Ohio State owns Penn State. Yeah, we do. Yes, we do. 6-0. Ryan Day is 6-0 as head coach against Penn State. And we did it with both Big Noon and College Game Day in the house. But that's going to wrap it up, guys. I'm going to get out of here and do my recap video. And I'm going to watch these 3:30 games. So, yeah, big dub. Now let's see if the Browns can carry on this good momentum tomorrow against the Chargers. So with that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. They can't beat us. No, they can't. Hell no. With that being said, I'm Crazy Dog. Let's go Bucks. And I'm out. See you guys later. Bye. Yeah. Oh, yeah.